So for this circuit diagram, we required this one is a block. As usual, we have said, suppose this is N channel. And this point is source point. And this point is drain point. This point is drain point. Here it is gate. This is the gate. And we have connected this source, to drain. This is positive potential V, this is positive potential, and here it is negative potential. This is negative potential. And this terminal is connected to the ground. So this end is 0 voltage. So at this point, there is a 0 voltage. Now what about gate? Gate connection is something, this is gate. And gate is, this is N channel. So this gate is P plus. P plus means P-type semiconductor heavily doped. P-type heavily doped means holes are here. Holes are here. And we want to make a reverse bias. So this is the negative voltage. And it is connected over here. So this negative voltage, and here it is positive voltage. So this negative voltage is termed as VGG. VGG means gate voltage, and this is VDD is the drain voltage. So we have this VDD and this VGG. So what will happen now? From this source, electrons are coming at this end, and these electrons are coming, and due to the voltage, here it is a CDR region developed. The CDR region is developed, and due to this CDR region, this passage will decrease in comparison to the entry point. Passage will decrease. So what happens due to this decrease in the passage, and if you like to draw the characteristic, VDS, drain source supply, drain source supply, and here it is ID. ID is drain current. Drain current. Definitely this is in milliampere. So what kind of the curve is? First, it is something, this is 0 to A, where A to B, and then B to C. B to C. So 0 to A, this part is termed as ohmic region. Ohmic region. Here A to B is saturation, and this is breakdown region. This is the breakdown region. So if we like to explain these three regions, that is region 1, region 2, and region 3, if we like to explain these three regions, so we can have three cases. First, region 1 is ohmic. So how the ohmic can be explained? We see this one is a channel. This one is a channel, and this one is a gate. This is your source, and here it is drain. This is source and drain. So what happened? Something like this. Depletion at source is depletion at source is in such a way, this is source end that will provide a big passage. Here this provide a small passage. This is the big passage. Here it is the small passage. And these are the restriction area. This one is the restriction area, that is CDR, charge depletion. But the number of electrons from the source are coming out to the drain. And therefore it behave like a straight line from O to A. O to A, complete passage of electron from the channel. The second part is saturation region. Region 2, that is saturation. In saturation region, the channel is these are the hindrance, रुकावट जिसको कहते हैं hindrance, ये grow करता है. CDR is growing, that is very small passage is there. Very small passage is there. What I mean, if there is a current in source, here it is drain. So by increasing voltage, no further currents will flow out. That is AB. But you are continuously, region 3, this is breakdown. This breakdown is this is source, here it is drain, and depletion region is growing in such a way that there is no way to pass. No way to pass. So what will happen? If you continuously increase the voltage VD, you can say here it is VD1, this is VD2, this is VD3, this is VD1, here it is VD2, and up to then this is VD3. So what will happen if you continuously increasing the voltage? Then at this point, at this particular point, break down. Breakdown is taking place. Breakdown is taking place. So this case, the region 1, ohmic, from this to this, the voltage and current has linear relation. VI has linear relation, and that's why it is ohmic. That's why it is ohmic region. This is ohmic region. In this case, this is saturation, VI. VI is not linear. Right? What is this? Current is constant, irrespective of voltage. Current is constant, irrespective of voltage. Irrespective of voltage, this point from A to B. From A to B, this region is. Means if you say N is number of charge, N is number of charge, so the number of charge N electron entering from the source, that N electrons is coming out from the drain. Coming out from the drain. But in case of this VI, what do you say? This is basically a reverse bias, and breakdown is taking place. The breakdown is taking place as it was reverse bias. As it was reverse bias, and means large current at constant voltage. Large current at constant voltage, that is VD3, this voltage. At constant voltage, large current is flowing. So this one is called as drain characteristic curve. Drain characteristic curve, and here it is the circuit. So this circuit is known as block circuit. This is block circuit. This is known as block circuit. Now, if we like to have the circuit of the FET circuit, as in case of the circuit symbol, simple circuit of N channel. Simple circuit of N channel. Then we have, this is gate, and this is source, this is drain. This drain is connected. This drain is connected to the positive terminal with the source. So this is VDD, drain, VDD. And this gate This gate is, it is N channel. So this gate is P type, here it is N type. So this is connected with the negative of this. This is grounded. Or this voltage is known as VGG. VGG. Here negative voltage and here it is positive voltage. You say this VGG is outside of this place because we have to, this is VGG. So the voltage, this voltage VDS, this voltage is VDS. The current, here it is the current flow ID. So this is source. If you put this one is a milliampere, there is a current, you can have the voltage, and this is VGS. VGS, this is the voltage. So parameters. FET, or if you like to draw the FET characteristic, first is drain characteristic, that as we have VDS 0 ID, this is milliampere, and the curve is something like this. If the gate is 0, so we can call VG is 0. If VG is positive, then it will increase the current. This is VG is positive voltage. And if VG is negative voltage, this VG is negative voltage. So what we find at this particular VD1, at this particular voltage, there are 3 currents which depends upon the value of VG. If VG is 0, then this current is particular current, say I1, and this current is I2. If we say this is I1, here it is I2, and this current is I3. So when VG is negative, the I3 is less than. So for VG, if it is 0, the current is I1. If it is positive voltage, then current is I2. If it is negative voltage, the current is I3. So what mechanism is? This is I1 is greater than I2. I1 is greater than, I1 is greater than I3. and I1 is less than I2. I1 is this I1 is less than I2 and greater than I3. And one is drain resistance. We can calculate drain resistance. This RD delta VD upon delta ID at constant VG. VG is constant. So we can calculate at this point. It is a triangle. A triangle we can calculate this. So this part is ohmic, here it is saturation, and this part is breakdown. This is breakdown. Now the second characteristic is gate characteristic, yeah, mutual characteristic. Mutual characteristic or sometimes gate characteristic. This is VGS, this one, gate and source voltage. This is ID, drain current in milliampere. So at this VG is equal to 0. This VG is equal to 0 as this case. This VG is equal to 0. Then it is current is I2. This current is, sorry, I1. I1 current is here. When VG is 0. VG is 0. And if VG is increasing, this I1 to I2, this current is I2. Suppose this current is I2. So what have the current is here? Here. At what? At this particular VD. At particular VD. And if VG is negative, the current is I3. The current is I3. This is I3. So this current is here. VG is negative. And if we increase the negative, then this current will decrease at this way. So at this particular minus VGS, the current will be 0. Drain current will be 0. So this one is the something characteristic. This is VD. Here it is VD1. This is VD2. If the current will decrease, here the current will decrease due to the VD2 decrease. And for that corresponding, there is a 1. So this kind of curve is known as mutual characteristic. And from this mutual characteristic, we can calculate the mutual conductance. Mutual conductance, that is GM, change in VG upon ID at VD constant. So this can be calculated from the curve like this. Making any triangle on this curve, you will get it. And the third characteristic is amplification. Amplification factor, that is mu. So this mu is delta VDS upon delta VGS. This can be expressed as delta VDS upon delta ID and delta ID upon delta VGS. And this is nothing but delta VDS upon delta ID is RD. So it is RD. This is RD. And this is delta ID. This GM is 1 by this. That is GM. This is your GM. Or this can be as delta ID upon delta VGS at constant VT. So the relation between FET parameters are mu is equal to RD into GM. This is a famous relation. This is the famous relation at this point. Now we can have one interesting, when VDS is there at this point, at this particular point, when GS is zero, then that particular current is known as VD. This particular current ID is known as IDSS at VGS is equal to 0. IDS is equal to 0. So the current equation for this is ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS by VD whole square. This is the current equation for this circuit. And this is all about the two characteristics in the FET. That is, first is drain characteristics and second is mutual characteristic. And this is all about the today discussion regarding the FET, that is drain characteristic and mutual characteristic. So I would like to stop the presentation over here, and